Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Cooking with Gindos. Today, we're going to talk about one of my favorite recipes. It's the Gindo's Arrabbiata sauce. It's getting to be a little chillier outside. We're closing in on October here, and marinara and especially Arrabbiata sauce is just something I crave really this time of year. And our Gindo's Arrabbiata really brings something special to the table. And it's not too crazy or complex to make. It takes a little while. You're probably looking at about an hour, possibly an hour and 15 minutes cook time. But it's well worth it. So first, you start out just by melting your butter and your oil, and then throwing in your onions, get them to caramelize nicely, and I toss in the garlic and shallot, and you'll add in your tomato paste, and that's going to reduce down quite nicely and really prep the pan for the star of the show. Everyone can agree is our delicious Gindo's original. Our original hot sauce, medium heat, spiced with habanero, red bell, and a combination of sea salts that really bring the flavor home and blend so well with tomato sauce. It's the red alea and black lava sea salt that we use in our original that really makes just a killer flavor, and it's perfect for a tomato sauce for pastas. Then you add a half cup of red wine. Let that reduce down to a nice simmer, and then you can throw in your 28-ounce can of plum tomatoes. And for this recipe, I was using those San Marzano tomatoes, and they're just excellent. You can find them at Target, you can find them at Trader Joe's, pretty much find them at any specialty grocery store, and the flavor is just outstanding. This recipe is our Arrabbiata. It uses our these canned tomatoes. There's another red sauce recipe on our recipe blog on our website that uses fresh Roma tomatoes. Also worth taking a look at. Takes a little bit longer, but amazing flavor. I think you noticed maybe a little while back I took a taste. It's important when you're making sauce like this that you do taste quite a bit, because one of the brilliant things about making your own pasta sauce, you can control the salt content. It's very easy to control, so it ends up being ultimately healthier for you, which is kind of brilliant. So I kind of just salt as I go and I taste, and finally after it's been reduced down enough and blended, I throw in 2 bay leaves and a bouquet garni of just thyme sprigs. A bouquet garni is essentially just a gathering of herbs tied around a string, and then you let it sit in whatever you're using. It's used in French cooking a lot, especially with soups. And I use it in pasta sauce, mainly because I don't like taking off all the thyme leaves. It saves me a little bit of time. I also throw in a little bit of lemon at the end to give it a little bit of zing. And that flavor mixed with the red wine in our Gindo's Original, it really creates an explosion of flavor for pasta. Once everything is blended, it's time to jar. You get to jar it up. This sauce, once you get it in the jar, once it's cooled down and you've got it all jarred, you're good for about a week in the fridge. I like to let it sit overnight, so I'll plan to make pasta the next day because you just get a much better developed flavor. And as you can see, look at that. Delicious. It's just outstanding on noodles, tortellini, ravioli, breadsticks, you name it. Gindo's Original Arrabbiata sauce. Really something special. I hope you get a chance to try this recipe out. There you go, you guys.